great foods to never store in the refrigerator. Winter squash. Cured winter squash doesn't need to go in the fridge, where one squash can take up half of a produce drawer. All of the squash you buy at the supermarket is cured for long storage, as is most of the winter squash at the farmer's market. You can ask the farmer to be sure. Store in a dark place and try to leave a little bit of space between the squash. They tend to rot where they're touching other veggies.
Onions. According to the National Onion Association, sweet onions belong in the fridge, while other varieties keep fine in a cool, dark area of the kitchen, like on the counter but away from windows. I've stored both sweet and regular onions on the counter for a week or more without problems. Just make sure you move them once in a while, like winter squash. Exposure to air prevents them from bruising and rotting. Potatoes. The cold temperature in the refrigerator causes discoloration and a change in flavor. Store potatoes out of direct sunlight on the counter instead. I keep mine in a wire produce basket in a darker corner of my kitchen. Sweet potatoes. Refrigerator levels of cold are also no good for sweet potatoes. They will keep well in a dark area on the counter, just like white potatoes. Ginger. I have seen a lot of recommendations to store ginger in the fridge, but I find that it gets dry and stringy that way. I keep my ginger, even cut ginger, on the kitchen counter out of direct light, and it keeps very well. Peeled ginger doesn't store well on the counter though. Blot peeled ginger with a clean, dry kitchen towel and store in a plastic bag with as much air pressed out as possible. Whole heads of garlic. Full heads of garlic keep just fine out on the kitchen counter. I've seen recommendations for storing separated garlic cloves in the fridge, but again I've never had a problem with open heads of garlic on my counter. Sometimes it sprouts, but the sprouts don't hurt anything. Just cut them away because they're on the bitter side. This might be due to how quickly I go through a head of garlic though. Fresh herbs. Rosemary is the one exception to this rule, but in general fresh herbs like basil keep much better on a sunny windowsill with the bottoms of the stems submerged in a cup of water, just like cut flowers. Change the water out every day or two, and they should keep for about a week. In the fridge, they tend to whiter and look sad within a day or two. Bananas. You probably knew about this one already, but storing bananas in the fridge is no good. The skin turns black and they shrivel up quickly in those harsh temperatures.